The king? The king? The king is not here.
So you'll notice that this video has 3 sections: intro, outro, and theme. And that's because the theme is what really makes Prisoner of Zenda tick. And everything is pushed by it. Because the theme is honor over personal pleasure in a position where Rudolph could have taken the throne at his leisure. But throughout the novel, Rudolph consistently proves his honor even in the most minute details. And the only thing that ever makes him question it is the Princess Flavia. And at the beginning of chapter 11, Rudolph admits that he has he did think of claiming the throne for himself and marrying the Princess Flavia and leaving the king to rot in Zenda. And all of this is capitalized on by none other than our old buddy Rupert Henshaw. And he wastes no time in not only pointing out the dishonorable position that Rudolph is in,
why, it's the play actor!
But also to put into words the temptation that is already assailing Rudolph.
Terrible temptation which was assailing me will now be understood. I could so force Michael's hand that he must kill the king. I was in a position to bid him defiance and tighten my grasp on the crown, not for its own sake, but because the king of Rotania was to wed the Princess Flavia. What of Septon Fritz? But a man cannot be held to write down in cold blood the wild and black thoughts that storm his brain when an uncontrolled passion has battered a breach for them.
And this is why Rupert Henshaw is the true villain of Prisoner of Zenda, is because he is the one actively opposing the theme.
I've been an impostor from the prophet of another, but I will not be one for my own. And if the king is not alive and on his throne before the day of betrothal comes, I will tell the truth. Come up, man.
And most would think
I swear.
that this is the end of it. But it's not by a long shot. We're just getting warmed up, as a matter of fact. And this is where Rudolph commits to his honor.
Come on, man.
But it's not finished with him quite yet, because sticking to it is the reason that he let Rupert Henshaw live when he had him at point blank on the drawbridge. And it's why he finally confesses to the Princess Flavia that he indeed is not the king. And had Flavia left the king to marry Rudolph instead, as a lot of authors would have done, all of that build-up would have been utterly destroyed, because honor doesn't back out when times get tough.